trap. I really be spitting bars, but thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars. Still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the luck, but you didn't make a even if you made it. She ain't ever coming back. Nigga, like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Like the jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang. We at Saks, blooming in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide. I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. Breeze poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide. I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. Breeze poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab it and I'll be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any plan.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang.
We have Saks and some dirty bands blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide. I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of the ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide. I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of the ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
And some was love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a random man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrongs don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone ended up looking like me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Seattle Mariners. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now. And today's starter, Luis Castillo. What do you look for here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald starting up the middle at second, batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the fourth round back in 2019. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Definitely used that speed tool of his right there. It wasn't even close. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Matt Chapman. Reynolds gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. And up next for San Francisco, James Wood. Runner takes off. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back at T-Mobile Park, and on the mound in this one, Justin Verlander. What do we need to know here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Just missed. Singy, is this common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing. Went around. 1-2.
1 ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. You're in the third and final game of the series. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. Full count, 3-2. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. That's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Man at
홀랜더
first,
늙어가지고.
Ryan Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some.
3, and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Castillo back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's 1 down. Here's Elliot Ramos. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And there's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Reynolds snags it for the second out.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Luke Raley. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wood. And there's 1 away. Here's Leody Taveras. They say you win.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one not close. Ball 2. 1 out, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Bounce to the right side. Fitzgerald. 2 down.
Got him.
Miles Mastrobuoni, the next to hit. Just missed. That one missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering is fouled back. And it remains 2-2. In the air, left field. Ramos sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Patrick Bailey. Raley steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Diving try, but it falls in, base hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fitzgerald in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And now it's even up.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Lee at first, 1 gone. In the dirt, but kept close. Inside, and now it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Pats and misses. It's a strikeout. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Crawford. Third out. Back at T-Mobile Park, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Two down.
Caught him looking for the K. So the batting order turns over. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered here in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air out towards right center. Lee sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, James Wood. That's in there. That's strike one. Wood goes 6 feet 7 inches, 22 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Makes the grab, one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ball one.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Reynolds on the run. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Raleigh checks his swing. Appealed out the third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. That one fouled off.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. That's back. And it's out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. 1 out, bases empty. Brian Reynolds up next for the Mariners. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a foul ball.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdom, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Just outside, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Luke Raley now at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's out of play, a foul ball. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that misses. 2-1.
That's it.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Account full.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And we're back. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Castillo back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
All these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
He caught him behind his back, and they get the out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Wide to center his first time. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Mariners up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's down and in. A slider missed. Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Tavares makes the play, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Tavares. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. Fly to left his first time. Fly ball down the line. Ramos on the move. Reaches for it, but it's foul. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
아, 이제 안 해요. 어스당하고 안 헷갈림.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Struck out looking his first time.
벌렌더도 늙어서 이제 체력이 안 되는구나. 72구 던졌는데.
Foul ball there. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
바꿔줘야겠다.
And that extends the inning.
5회를 던지기가 힘들어.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Sean Shelley.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work
이거
ahead of
슬라이더로
him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get
피처
several
체력
quick outs,
조금
kind
조절될
of
것
bridge the
같은데.
gap that starter left for him.
He swings and fouls one off. Just off the inside edge. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Arozarena off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fitzgerald puts it away, and that is that.
에러만 2개 있어. 하나는 뭐지?
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
그래, 하나 쳐야지. 칠 때가 됐지.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Up the middle, Crawford. Now the throw to first on the run. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Matt Chapman. 0-1. And that's fouled off. Reynolds calls it in, 2 away. James Wood getting ready to hit, 0-2 in this one. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one 95 to finish him off.
나쁜 버릇이 생겼어.
Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The Mariners knew what they had, signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old in the Dominican Republic. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Ramos makes the grab, 1 away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
타율 좋네. 날리니까.
First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a ground ball. Fitzgerald. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Fought off foul.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
아하, 오, 살았다.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
투수 바꾸셔야 될 것 같은데. 에너지 없는데.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just big. Than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Wilmer Flores. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And fouled off.
못 뛰겠는데?
Puts it away for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Casey Schmidt. He represents the go-ahead run.
아이고.
Save!
오, 세이브야? 오. 필더스 초이스.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Bailey in the box now. Takes strike one. Base hit. One run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
그렇지,
This one looks
정우영아.
like trouble. The run scores from second, and they take the lead in the seventh.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. On the corner for a strike. Lee at second with two down.
아이고.
Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back, bottom of the seventh, and now the right fielder, Ryan Reynolds. New arm for the Giants, Ryan Walker.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Walker, in his second season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch misses.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time. He never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 down.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. The Giants trying to protect a two-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Stays alive. On the ground. Oh, what a stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. at the plate, Leody Taveras.
Ball one, no strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
In the air, right field. Wood has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Third baseman,
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, out towards left center. Lee settles under it and makes the catch. And that is the inning.
탓은 좋네.
Back in Seattle, new inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, James Wood. Saucedo back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
와, 이걸 잡아 설마?
And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette, 1 for 3.
number 59, Troy Taylor.
Fouled off left side. Wood aboard here at first with nobody out. Reynolds corrals it, and there's one away. So digging in, Elliot Ramos.
The left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Man at first, one away. Reynolds pulls it down, and there's 2 away. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in
이거야
this
하나 할
one.
때 되지 않았니?
And
그렇지?
that one hammered way back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2. So 2 away with nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Casey Schmidt. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss.
0-2 with the count.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. In now is the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. Spencer Bivens into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. There's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the Mariners
스위퍼가
leadoff
좋긴
man,
좋죠.
J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Ball one
that's
there. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air, center field, Lee. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
빨랐나?
Taveras brings it in. 1 away. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
2 down, base is empty. And now Tyler Fitzgerald. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Bottom 9. Now here is Cal Raleigh. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tristan Beck. Slider right there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. He's 2 outs away. Polanco now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard, base hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the
직구를 잘
outfield,
치셔,
that's
직구를.
one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next to hit, Ryan Reynolds. Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch
와,
inside.
이거
Now
안
1
쏘셔.
and 2. Knocks that one
쏘기
away,
쉽지
and we'll
않은데.
do it again. Polanco, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's
Okay.
a double play to end it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
윌머가 피우주야?